Yeah, it's
Yeah, okay, so here we are. Here we are.
yeah, on September 10th or 11th, 2025.
So how do you see the masses awakening? Like, how is that vision possible? Because like we're awakening to the hell of being.
Well, it'll be a nervous breakdown of some degree. Like, essentially, people will be compelled to figure out what God looks like because they're gonna notice how not happy they are all the time.
So like what I heard this one reporter that was in the Gaza, and he said he began to see after his nervous breakdown, and then changed his life, and he wanted to tell the truth about what was happening in the Gaza.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's when the alternative is horror and insanity and forever unresigned with your state of being because of the atrocity.
Always at war with conditions. Like when you say about the causes of suffering, like what causes us to suffer here?
It's insanity.
The condition we're in.
It's a mass insanity, and a quantifiable insanity, an endable insanity, like the core of insanity itself.
But we're forced to go along with that. Like it's not a condition of will. People that are not willing, they just don't see any options.
No, well, hence the nervous breakdown. The life slaving to survive,
and then they
will become less attractive than death. And then that's the liberation. Is that you really actually have nothing to lose, and heaven is before you. So patience be with us.
But there are answers.
Oh yeah. It's just everyone thinks humans are magically special with free will, and there's no such thing as free will, and it's absolute madness. And interesting that so many people would think that there is, which only makes evident that there is an insanity so entrenched and old that it wanted everyone to think free will was real and went out of its way to manipulate the situation, aka the Inquisition. It becomes heresy to argue against human exceptionalism, and then you get burned at the stake. And so that's hence the Puritans, which were just so mortified of acting against the church that they wouldn't take a step without making sure that it's okay. And then they enforce that on everyone and into the culture and into the religions, and then the tyrant, whatever, in the guise of the crown and the Freemasons in Rome, essentially become knights of Satan and maintain that tyranny, ultimately because when everyone is implicitly self-aware, aka knowing no one chooses to be crazy, they lose the capacity to hate. And without the capacity to hate, the absurdity of money is made evident. Food grows on trees, and we are all pragmatically, literally angels. So money stops working. Money becomes an arbitrary necessity, which becomes an absurdity in a world where food grows on trees.
It's an understanding.
Yeah, mayhaps.
Yeah. I think people are beginning to see it. They're their eyes and ears must be open to the condition of the world, and see how we got to be here.
Well, everyone's essentially praying for a nervous breakdown, like the just
Yeah.
in the guise of those who are just discontented enough to pray for a storm, like anything to shake it up.
I know that a lot of people have said that in a crisis is where they really found out who their neighbors were.
Yeah, well, you don't really know your friends until you fight with them.
Yeah, it's a tough path right now because we're dealing with the whole condition. It's not divided. It's everywhere you look.
Well, like Mako said at the beginning of Conan the Barbarian, let me tell you of the days of high adventure. Ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom.
All right. High adventure on the